Okay, so to get started, I'm going to use my Smashbox primer to prime my face so it all stays on. Just put a little bit and then just rub it into your face. And then to prime my eyes, I'm going to use my Urban Decay Original. It's just the shade Original. And this stuff works really good to just help your eyeshadow stay in place. And I'm just going to use my finger to just kind of rub it in. And then I'm going to move on to foundation. So I went to Mexico recently, so I've kind of gotten a little bit more tan. And I'm going to be using my Revlon foundation, Color Stay, and then mix it with a little bit of this True Match by L'Oreal. Because this one's just a little bit darker to help my face match my butt and my neck. I'll just put a little bit. That kind of came out really fast. Just put like a pump of this Revlon in. And I just mix it around, and then I just put it on my face. This. And I just kind of like to blend it down to my neck so it matches and there's not a harsh line.
Because some girls don't blend very well, and I'm just like, honey, blend. Time on everything. Foundation, bronzer, blush, especially eyeshadow.
Okay. So I have the majority of that blended in. I just like to do patting motions. So you're just like patting into your skin and not like wiping, because that is kind of gross to me. I don't know why. Okay. And I'm just using the Maybelline Master Conceal. It's my favorite. And this is in the shade 20 Light. It's a little light for me right now too. But I just kind of put it under my eyes like this. And then I put a little bit on my nose to just kind of highlight that for like any extra I have, because usually I get a lot. And then I put it on like... And then I'm just going to get my beauty blender. It looks really dirty, but I just washed it the other day. It's about time for me to buy a new one. And then I just kind of... And this concealer you can also put on your eyelids to just kind of act as like a primer as well. Like if you don't want to go out and buy like the Urban Decay primer, because that stuff can be expensive. It can get expensive. Like makeup adds up. But like I've been working on my collection for a long time. Okay, so now it's time to go in and set under my eyes. Now we're gonna bronze, and I love this bronzer. It smells like coconut. It just smells so good, and it's by Physicians Formula, and I think there's only one shade in this, but I could be wrong because I don't know.
Not no Jaclyn Hill.
She actually, like, I was watching one of her videos and I saw this and I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta try it, and it's like cheap or whatever. So I think it's like $9. I got it at CVS. So I'm gonna just go in, touch my brush, and I like to blend like my neck, because normally like my foundation can get a little blotchy or whatever. Just kind of do like my cheekbone. Normally like people like to do their eyeshadow first, but because so like fallout doesn't happen or whatever, but I've always just done like my face first and then I'll do my eyeshadow, because I mean for fallout I just kind of like dab my beauty blender to pick it up. I don't bake or whatever. And then I don't do my blush. I wait to do my blush and all of that until the very end, like blush, highlight, lipstick and stuff. And I don't wear a whole lot of lip products either, but this is kind of going to be like a natural kind of cut crease a little bit. It's not going to be like super dramatic, but I'm going to go in with my Tartelette in Bloom palette. And I'm going to use this Sephora Pro Blending Brush, large 27 I think. I don't know. It just looks like this. Works great for blending. And then I'm just going to go in with a little bit of Charmer and Flower Child, and then just like mix those together and just put those like all over my lid to act as like a transition shade. To just kind of like set what we already primed our eye with or whatever. Do that to the other eye. And this palette, guys, oh my gosh, it smells amazing. It smells like chocolate and vanilla. It's just great product. Definitely would recommend. In the crease, I'm gonna take Jet Setter. It's just this shade right here. Just kind of put this in the crease to just act as a transition shade. Do so on the other eye. And mostly you're gonna just, for this cut crease look, you're just gonna keep it up here in this like higher crease part. I'm gonna use this whole palette for this look. So I think now I'm gonna go in with some of this dark brown, and then I'm gonna go in with a little bit of this purple. This dark brown is called Activist, and then this is called Leader. And I'm just gonna lightly, not too much, just put it in the upper crease. Okay, just a little bit more, and do the other eye. Don't freak out if you get a harsh line like that. It's totally blendable. Just take your brush, just kind of clean it off on a little wash rag or paper towel.
Blend until your eyes bleed.
Because
you don't want no harsh lines. That is not cute at all.
I'm actually gonna get a different brush. Okay, so my camera decided that it wanted to die mid-look. So let's hope it doesn't die again. I just charged it a little bit because I'm running out of good like natural light. So now I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of this shade. Well, yeah, this shade, and just like a little bit, because a little bit of this stuff goes a long way. And I'm just gonna kind of just focus it in like this spot, like right here. Just get a little bit of that on my brush. And this brush came in one of my Urban Decay palettes. And I'm just gonna put this way up here. I should have known to charge my camera before, but you know, this is my first YouTube video and I didn't really think about that. And I'm doing this at like 7 o'clock at night, so yeah. And I apologize if this footage is like not good. I'm really awkward, and yeah. So yeah, and I'm just gonna go back in with this brush and then just get a little bit more of that color on, pat it off, and then just kind of blend. It's really deep and dark right now, but once we get that cut crease in there, it'll lighten it up a lot. And I'm just gonna kind of bring it down like right here. His eye is looking a lot darker, and I hate it because my eyes aren't a lot like the same shape, and so I always have this one eye that always looks better than the other, and it really makes me mad. But it's like looking really bad. And this is not how like most people do their cut crease. I don't know. I just kind of like taught myself how to do my own, I guess. I mean, I watched a YouTube video, but I just kind of made this one up by myself. So just going to get my concealer and then just put a little bit on my hand, like just a little bit. And this really kind of makes me nervous because I've only done a cut crease one other time, but like I had this like poll on Twitter, and I was like, people go vote, like, do you want a smoky eye natural everyday look or like a cut crease? And majority of people, I only had 20 people vote, but most people wanted to see a cut crease, so I'm gonna try and attempt to do it. I did one maybe a month ago and it turned out pretty good, but it took me a long time, so I'm kind of having to rush it a little bit. And I don't have like specific brushes. That's a thing I need to. I just normally waste my money on like eyeshadow palettes and stuff, but I need to like start buying some more brushes just to kind of make my collection better. But I'm just gonna get this side of the brush. It looks like this, and I'm just gonna dip it in here. Just need a little bit just to kind of like outline So I'm gonna close my eye, and you just wanna like make a line and just outline your iris. My eyeshadow first and then done like my foundation stuff last. But oh well, trial and error, right? I need more concealer. It's not turning out how I would like it to, but I mean, maybe the other eye will look better. It's actually kind of nerve-wracking doing your makeup in front of a camera where people are gonna be able to see this video. Like normally, you know, like I do makeup and stuff. Like I've done some people's prom makeup and stuff, but like I've never done like, and I do like livelies on Instagram, but that's mostly just messing around with my friends. But like, I don't know, this is different. Now I'm just gonna go pat over this with my finger. So the concealer is just a little bit more present. And then just get my beauty blender and pat. Okay, now I'm gonna set my eyeshadow with like a really light shade. So really pack that white eyeshadow, and I'm gonna use my Tartelette palette, and I'm gonna use Charmer. It's just this color. Just gonna really pack that on my lid to really make it stand out. And really to just set that concealer there so it doesn't crease or anything. And we're gonna really like go and help that crease out because it's looking a little bad. I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of Smarty Pants right here. It's from my Tartelette palette. Just a little bit. And really blend that crease out. Sorry, my dog's barking in the back. Just kind of blend that out so it's not as harsh, you know, because like you want it to be harsh, but at the same time you don't want it to be. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna spend like 20 minutes blending this freaking eye to get it how I like it, but just kind of. Okay, now I'm just gonna move on to the other eye and cut the crease so you get an idea, and then we'll go back. I'm gonna go in with the same brush, put a little bit more concealer, get my mirror back here, and cut this crease. Yeah, see how fast I did that one? You can just trial and error, trial and error. And most of y'all probably noticed I don't do my eyebrows. Like, God bless me with good eyebrows, so I don't have to like go in with any eyebrow products, which is really a blessing because I think even if I had to do eyebrows, I would not be able to do it. Like, I would not be able to shape them. And thanks to my mom, who waxes them and stuff, she makes them. Everybody's always like, oh my gosh, your eyebrows are on fleek, and I'm like, go to my mom. She is amazing. Okay, I think we're about good on that one. Again, just gonna go, where did this go? See how much more defined that one is than this one? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. My eyes just, and like on this eye, my camera decided to turn off again. Oh my gosh. Okay. Gonna go. And I just went in with the shade Jet Setter in this Tartelette palette. See, like this one's a lot more defined. Now I'm gonna go in this side of the Urban Decay Naked, it's my Naked, oh no, Naked One palette. I'm gonna go in with this shade Activist in the Tartelette palette and just kind of draw, sorry, I'm gonna have to cover the camera for this. just like make this thing harsh. Makes me so mad because one eye always turns out a lot better than the other. Like this eye is not wanting to turn out. Okay. Yeah, that's just gonna have to work. Now, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of this shade Leader that I used earlier and just kind of darken it up even more because why not? See, like this, I don't know. Maybe I just need to darken this up a little bit more right here. Yes. Okay. Get a little bit more. I don't think this is the eye I'm having trouble with. I think it's this eye. More concealer. Just really want to carve that out. It just makes me so frustrated because no eye is ever the same. Oh yeah, on the comments below, oh my gosh, I'll just have to put some more foundation. On the comments below, just tell me what look like y'all want to see next or whatever, just so I can get a little bit of an idea of what I want to do next. I'm gonna get another brush that I got on one of my Naked palettes, and then just put some more of that light shade on, because then we're gonna go in with a little bit of glitter. Who doesn't love glitter? Okay, now to just kind of lighten this look up, I think I'm just gonna go in with this shade down here, and if you put it on your finger you can get a lot more pigmentation, and I'm just gonna put that on my lid. I love like shimmer shades, they're my favorite. Like I don't think I've ever done an all matte look, like honestly. I haven't ever. Maybe I'll do that one time. I want a little bit more sparkle, so I'm gonna go in with my Nicole Guerrero palette, highlighting palette. I think I'm gonna go with this, it's called Glow Getter, and put a little bit on this blending brush, and then just put some all over my lid. Like I'm telling you, this eye does not like to cooperate. Maybe it's this side, I don't really know, but yeah. Like this side's a lot lighter and higher, and I don't know, it really makes me mad. But okay, do I want to do eyeliner? I'm not very good at it, so you know what, we'll just try it out. And if it doesn't look good, I'm sorry. Okay, sorry guys, my camera decided to die for like the 4th time, so while I was charging the battery, I did some eyeliner, mascara, I darkened up my lower lash line with these 2 shades from the Tartelette palette. Sorry, the lighting is awful because it's getting dark. And I put some white eyeliner on, I did blush, and I used my Morphe 9N blush palette. Shades look like this. My mom broke this one. And then I highlighted with my Nicole Guerrero palette, and I used Glow Getter, Forever Lit, and Forever Young. And then, or I guess I'll film my lip look because, yeah. And it's the shade Cream Sheen Modesty. Oh, it's a cream sheen, and its name is Modesty. So I'm just gonna put this on my lips. I'm sorry, I'm so unprepared, guys. But I'm just gonna put this on my lips. I'm gonna go over with a little bit of gloss to lighten it up. It's not even that dark of a color, but just put a little bit of shimmer.
This is NARS.
Strip tease. Yeah, so I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'm so sorry. The quality is probably awful. It's really not very like the steps aren't very good, I guess, because my camera kept dying and I didn't get to show you all of what I did or whatever, but hopefully my next video will be a little bit more prepared. This was just kind of like last minute. I was just like, oh, I'm bored, so I'm just gonna film. So I hope y'all liked this video and give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe, and thanks.